PMA, we back. You know, stuff happens in America. We gonna talk about it. Some may be lighthearted. Some may be issues that we deem like some nut shit. But you know who it is. It's Q to Don. It's Mizzy Miz.
Before we get into it, we want to start this by saying rest in peace. I'm sure y'all heard about the tragedies in Nashville. I think we just gonna skip intro here. Let's just get right into it. Right. Rest in peace to people that lost their lives this week on Monday. 3 teachers, 3 9-year-olds down in Nashville, unfortunately. And we're gonna talk about a lot on today's episode, but we're gonna start with this gun problem in America. And I want to read off a statement, right? So I got a lot of friends that's in the military. And this statement I'm going to read to you comes from somebody who has over 20 plus years military experience, a high-ranking personnel in the military. And this sentiment that I want to read to you, this isn't like a sole person sentiment. This is something I've heard many, many times from well-respected individuals. And I just want to read it, and I want to see what y'all think about it. Feel free to comment down below. And then we're going to get into our thoughts on this. And this person in question, he says to me, I say this to say, and I had to share, it's shameful to see anyone, and especially a black man, and he referencing a congressman in a video that he shared to me, enforcing the Constitution on such a common sense solution to ban assault rifles, period. Civilians don't need a military-style weapon. You can't hunt with them. It would destroy the meat. How many times has an assault rifle saved lives when possessed by a civilian? Never. And I say that to say this, right?
One instance. God know personally though. His wife, home alone, and they niggas ran in her house.
Right.
And she was on the phone with him, and he wasn't there, so that that got to be a painful thing when your wife on the phone talking to you not there as your house is being actively
burglarized, right?
So he told her, because he had guns.
Mm-hmm.
He went to go grab her pistol that she knows that's her pistol. He said, "Nah, babe, get the AR."
Get the AR.
And then she didn't. Of course, she can't shoot it. But his mindset was the pistol. The AR would scare them out of the house, or the pistol would.
Right.
Even if she don't hit a shot, because they hear the rate of fire. And
right.
that's usually when somebody busts somebody's house. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you hear that something going, like a firearm going off in that rate of fire.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 you don't know what that is,
right.
and you don't want no parts of that because you ain't prepared for that.
And I hear you on that.
That's the only instance I ever heard.
I hear you on that, right? And I want to say this, right? I'm pro gun. I love guns. I got a lot of guns, right? I don't know if y'all seen our John Wick review. Be sure to check it out. We just talked about it. We love guns, right? But I'm not pro stupid. I'm not pro moron. I'm not pro turn a blind eye and let a continued problem continue without taking action. And that's what we're seeing in this country year after year.
They try to pin it on mental health, which is a problem.
It's a problem.
But what problem is worse?
I see far too often that we see year after year these mass shootings, right? And now we've seen them for a while with children involved, but it seems more and more often, right? Little children. I got a 9-year-old daughter, so to see 3 9-year-olds get gunned down senselessly. Shorty, dude, boy, whatever, comes into school with 2 ARs, wild crazy, busting through the door. I don't know if y'all seen the videos. And this is my point.
That's so painful, bro.
As a politician, though, and I'm not saying you gotta ban ARs. I'm not necessarily saying that. But what I am saying is do something. Put together some type of bill to make some type of action, whether it's make it 6 months that you gotta wait before you get it. You gotta have X amount of training before you get it. I don't care what you put together.
I don't think
do something.
Months. I think it gotta be a couple years. A couple years of solid going to classes.
Yeah.
In order to do it. And then still having to get a psyche valve.
Yeah.
In order to even obtain the right, to even obtain the card to purchase it.
250 plus hours of whatever. Like, do something. And this is my problem, right? Again, I'm pro gun, but I'm not pro stupid, and I'm not pro. A wise man once told me, said, inaction It's the exact. I don't even remember the exact quote, but basically he was saying by you not acting, you're culpable. That's negligence. You should be charged with homicide too. And I'm talking to every politician out there. You claim that you want to fix it. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, I don't care who you are. You claim you want to fix it, but ain't nobody putting no bills together. Ain't nobody proposing an idea. There is nothing that's being proposed to Congress like, let's try this. All right, let's vote on it, and then everybody votes no. It's not even happening because y'all don't care. It's not a priority.
It's not a priority because it's not profitable.
And that is a shame, bro.
The NRA gives Congress
that is a shame,
a
bro.
lot of bread every year.
Videos I seen online this week of congressmen being approached right after the Nashville shooting.
They said let's talk about
right.
Let's talk about mental health,
and they brushing
the problem.
And they brushing it, but yeah, still we just talked about it like 2 weeks ago. John Stewart, getting in his ass about why is it that you more focused on trans bills and this, that, and the third.
That they both was here, and don't get me wrong. I get everybody's struggle.
Facts.
I get everybody's struggle in life, but if you a person of color, you know about that struggle.
Yeah.
We as a people got more right to fucking kill every goddamn body because of how we were fucking treated.
Right.
But all we do is protest.
Right.
And then get fucked up for that.
Right.
It seemed like they don't keep the same energy.
I see online so many people trying to defend the shooter and talk about wasn't accepted by parents, this, that, and the third. And y'all scumbags. Anybody else out there trying to defend somebody who went and took innocent lives, you are a scumbag. And let me also say this, right?
Shout out to Tennessee.
Let's talk about the police, right? Because we went in last year when that shooting happened in Texas and Uvalde. We went in about the inaction of the police, and we went in. We just talked about it last week about how I could never be a cop because I got bad morals. I got an eye for an eye type of mentality, right? I don't know if I'm running into a burning building as a firefighter to go pull people out. I don't know if I got that. But you sign up to do the job, you better do the damn job. And them police officers in Texas, I'm glad that they White House and cleared them out of there because they wasn't fit to do it, that they sat by for 51 minutes and let a shooter go in there and gun people down in Texas. So shout out to the police force in Nashville.
And children, babies. That's a tough ass fucking thought, bro.
I watched that video and they went in there.
Especially when you got children, especially when they're young, and then you know what type of the preciousness you spend time with them every day, and then to realize that these kids out here who's done nothing to nobody.
Right.
I get you feel hurt about how you're treated and blah 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 blah. Fuck that got to do with the child.
Right.
Fuck you killing a child for who has not even yet lived life to have an opinion or say know what's right from wrong yet. They don't know what you going through. Why the fuck their life got to end?
Yeah.
Because you feel smited about your life.
It's despicable.
It's a travesty. And let's get on to something else, man. Let's get on something lighter, bro.
You know what else I want to say before we even move on? I think that the Congress and the politicians maybe, and I'm not, obviously this is not a threat. Please, this is not a threat. But you know that if some of them get ran down on at some point in their time, maybe then they would take it a little more serious.
Stop posting pictures with guns.
You know what I'm saying? You posting pictures with guns, this, that, and the third, as if it's all cool in your state. You the representative for this state where somebody just did another mass shooting. I wonder what'll happen when the father of one of these children that just got murdered come pull up on you.
That shit'll never be happening in the hood, bro.
Cause if y'all seen John Wick 4 and you seen what he went through over a dog, just imagine what a Mizzy Miz would do if something happened to one of his kids. And I ain't the only Mizzy Miz in the world. There's many more like me.
Speaking of people that do anything for the kids, TYRESE.
Hey yo, TYRESE. Simpington.
Y'all know who we are, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know we frown upon wounds are deflated. We frown upon all people like that, yo, right? TYRESE, bro. You can't, bro. Y'all seen it live, right? with his shorty.
Yeah, his new
which
joint.
was crazy. It's crazy. I thought his last joint when he got pregnant, when he was with the joint, I thought that was his whiz. He got a new joint? It seemed like a young dumb joint too.
Young dumb joint.
But now she on his live talking wild spicy. Yeah, yo, I ain't even like him. I like this boy.
Yeah, I was on Paul. It ain't that he wasn't. I don't like white boys, but I just like Paul. I ain't really feel with that boy. How you gonna play your man on a live like that?
You seen the hurt in his face.
He wasn't my type at all. My type was actually Paul Walker, rest in peace.
What more do you
But
want from me?
he wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in
touch me.
Paul and every Fast and Furious.
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like,
Don't
he's
touch
kind of old. I just like his smile. It's pretty cool.
This went
His
really
personality.
bad.
His personality.
This just went really bad, really fast.
His personality was okay, but
I'm getting off live.
He didn't understand the Instagram model thing, so he would always talk down. I didn't know that
Yeah, I'm done. No, don't touch me.
Yeah, he was butthurt.
He looked like Carl Thomas. And when I never met her, he looked like him when he saw the jaw with her family.
He did.
I think it was mad as shit that she with her husband, bro.
Yo, when he was riding through,
Listen,
damn.
They got a picture. I think I'm gonna find the fucking picture. They got a picture of that nigga breathing like with the fucking turtleneck on,
Yo,
mad as shit.
Every time I see the Tyrese clip of him crying from way back when he was crying over his kids, which my opinion is that part of that was a little bit of cap because he was trying to.
But I never felt nobody doing anything to get the kids.
Every time I see it though, I laugh hysterically, and I seen the meme. Q sent me the meme the other day where it had the live and Tyrese's face looking stupid, and then I swiped, and it's just this nigga crying.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was done.
Oh my God.
Like, yo, how you gonna let your shorty play you like that on live, bro?
And then your face look like, and then he tried to keep it a buck like, nah, man, this done took us on to the left. No, why are you sitting there?
Right.
I would have G-checked. I would have like, yo, I got it in live, yo. I'm G-checking that right there. Why you sitting there and let her get her spill out?
Well, you know, one of my opinions is that he's a good actor, and it was cap. I think it might have been cap.
Everything in life is cap.
But Q said, why would he set himself up like that to look stupid on the internet? And then I was like, got a point. Why would you do that? Is it because you're not relevant no more and you're just trying to drum up some attention? You got a movie coming out, a CD coming out? I don't know.
Niggas is rich, bro.
If it's not cap, you're a nut. He's a nut, 100%.
Yo, man, y'all need to go 1-800-PMA. Go to PMA.com, partofmyactors.com, and get some consultations or
Seriously,
something. Because you motherfuckers.
We tell you how to move and how not to move. And
help.
Tyrese, that ain't how you move, baby.
He said, oh. Him and he about away from Will Smith. he about right there. Another incident. Canada,
let's talk about that.
Father,
37-year-old.
He out with his fam, you know.
3-year-old daughter.
He out there having a little lunch ski.
Right.
Ask my man, stop blowing that vape in my daughter's face.
Right.
That was polite.
Polite way. Chill
You
with
the
it.
Don way. I'm like, hey, yo, my man, with his face in the fucking in the meal.
No, you gotta do. Remember how Tyrone used to do when he used to roll up on niggas? Smack the shit out of niggas' hand. You gotta do the Tyrone shit. Smack it smooth out his hand, bro.
And commences to stabbing the shit out this man because he asked him not to. You see what I'm saying? Like the mental. And you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what that, like gun laws and all that shit ain't gonna control that. You know what I'm saying? Of somebody that throw, you gotta be able to protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's why niggas carry the toolies.
But and that's what I come down to is that you don't need an AR to protect yourself in that situation. You got concealed carry. You got your pistol on your hip. My man pull out the pokey and try to poke you. You pulling off, bang, bang, bang. You're done.
You going for the kill or you going to disable?
I'm fucking killing the nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You pull a pokey out on me. I'm not playing to see you later.
Especially if my daughter and his wife around.
What? I gotta end you, bro. Shoot first, ask questions last. Fuck what you heard.
That's what some people on them videos nowadays, they be like, yo, he went too far. Like when they getting robbed,
yeah,
or somebody robbing the place, and then the shooter turn around for a minute, and they pull out their burner, and they go to unload, and then make sure they dead with the execution.
Yeah, no, I didn't see a couple of them where they walked up on him and put two in his head afterwards.
After that,
that's overkill, bro. But I will let loose on you until you fully drop. And if I had to empty the whole clip to let it, oh yeah, I'm up the 6-shooter. I'm up the 6-shooter. I was watching John Wick, bro. I was watching John Wick.
I think none of them niggas had 6 shooters.
No, remember he's in the museum, John? He broke the glass and he fucking modified the revolver. The new slug.
And we gonna get back into it's kind of like similar with the first Expendables.
Oh my god.
With Stallone and fucking goddamn what's the Austin ball name?
I don't fucking know.
Austin Ball, the bald and Austin Ball. Oh man, I can't forget.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. When Statham had the knives and shit and hit them all, and then fucking Stallone was like,
well, let's move on. What else you sent me? You sent me something that said a 37-year-old man from Brazil has 6 wives and he's planning to have babies with each one of them. This ain't America. That's in Brazil.
Yo, y'all know, right? PMA. What? Polygamy got me real. Yo, what's wrong? What's so bad? I mean, I can't do it. The fucking wild husbands and shit. Like, yo, I need my private time. What's wrong with wild wizards in the crib? Y'all gonna get shit more done.
Right.
The house gonna stay clean.
Right.
It's gonna stay cooked in. Yeah. All the bills gonna be paid.
We got a bigger pot. You know what I mean? That boom. All the bread's going in. You know what I mean?
And then we gonna all. It's like having a party every day. Like
all y'all gonna be satisfied. There's never gonna be a time. Look.
Oh man, not even you, bro. You might be raw after a minute. Like I never thought I'd see the day. I am fucked out, bro.
You know what I didn't think I was gonna see the day of? That a black man in America could be on such a high uprise, a high plateau, and then he gets just brought down with one fell swoop.
Jonathan Majors.
Let's talk about Jonathan Majors and this incident that recently happened. Apparently, he called the police because his girlfriend was having some problems. Police get there. He gets arrested. She goes to the hospital, claims that he choked her out, this, that, and the third. Barely any bruises on her or anything. Less than 24 hours later.
And Jonathan Majors is a big guy.
He's a big guy.
If he was choking and beating on her like they said she say, she would be black and blue.
We just did the Krieg review, and you've seen in the clips, he's a big guy. But less than 24 hours later, she recants her story. But within that 24-hour span, that man lost all kinds of credibility. He lost an ad that he had gone with the U.S. Army.
You think Marvel probably ain't gonna pull him?
I don't think Marvel's gonna pull him.
I don't think Marvel will pull him
because Marvel they've already
Kang he probably already got some shooting.
It's already in the works, and they've already proven that they're a company that they look from the outside in. You know what I mean? They're not.
Shit, I know DC do because the Flash actor he done been through all
Flash will recast a nigga real quick.
It's kind of like something similar like. You on the upper method of your life and shit, and it's like, okay, I got this movie. I finally made it. It took me all these years, but I finally did it. Like him and Michael B. Jordan got the same type of thing in their 30s.
Yeah,
is where they blew up.
Yeah, but
they've been putting in that work, yo.
Yeah,
that's a similar life, yo. You put in the work, you gonna reap the benefits, no matter how long it may take. It's coming. Yeah. So that whatever you doing in life that you feel like that you really want and you feel like it ain't coming. It's all about that timing, yo. And once you get that bubble, once you get that kindling, you got to make that bitch to an inferno.
That's a fact.
That's just some words of wisdom in this thing.
Message.
but it sounded similar to the Baldwin shit. With the Rust.
Mm-hmm.
He movies rich, boom, boom, and then some shit happened on his set that he couldn't control. Now he's like, not only am I not working, but I'm about to get jammed the fuck
Jimmy
up.
Jam. They officially.
And it's something. It's always. It hurts more when it's some shit ain't your fault.
Yeah.
And then when you trying to be a good, I mean, King Kong conscious. Hey.
And look, we obviously can't speak to exactly what happened in the Jonathan Majors situation because we wasn't there. We wasn't in the room when that happened.
That's it. But here's the thing. Nobody was in the fucking car with Chris and Rihanna and shit, and they don't know if she got just as many strikes in as he did. But he's the one
that takes the L. You got to take the L,
and she ain't.
And I think again that's why this is America, and that's why we're talking about it on this episode is because women's rights, which is crazy, women's rights in this country for so long were completely nullified. Women had no rights for so long, right?
Back in the day, they used to, boy.
And now women have so many rights. All you got to do is say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can get somebody in a whole Jimmy Jam. Like, I mean, a whole, like.
Some women do it.
I can lose a big bag.
Some women do it more than others. We ain't going to talk about it, but some women do it more than others. Y'all
this
read
is
between
America,
lines.
Man.
Y'all read between lines. Some women do it more than others, but I feel like
that is tough.
Men, especially men of color, too, we get less rights than people that's in between. Same-sex marriage, and all women, we get the least amount of rights.
Yeah.
So we are vilified and condemned.
Yeah.
Before we even have a trial.
You know what I hated about this Jonathan Majors thing the most? Immediately after it happened, I'm on fucking social media, and I seen nonstop up and down the feed vilify, just full vilifying this man. And then the next day, you see all the reports that his statements recanted, this, that, and the third. Now, again, maybe he did do it, but it's just like immediately because of the internet and the society we live in now that you got to go immediately just start assuming and blasting. Immediately, I would hate for somebody to get a video of Mizzy Miz doing something in the grocery market to somebody, and all you catch is the tail end of the video of me knocking this nigga the fuck out, but you ain't see what he did to me and my kids the first time, and now I'm on the internet the next day beating some old man up. Well, old man, you violated. Old man, I'm going to whip your ass now.
It's all about perception.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the Ray Rice situation happened, the perception was he was carrying out his whiz.
Right.
And she was drunk, had a little bit too many. They was obviously arguing. Nobody didn't see the film. Nobody didn't see the footage.
Right.
So he got a 2-game slap on the wrist. That's just a perception. Later on, that before the season started, we saw the video, and we knew that the perception was false, that he was stiff hook. But we don't know. But we don't know what. But here's the thing: where does it lie? Where does it end? Because we don't know what happened way before that. She could have been beating his ass all day.
Facts.
And they still married. She could have been beating his ass all day, bro.
Yep.
He like, yo, chill. Yo, I might well tell you again, chill. And then they drinking something. Then he finally had enough and then swung. I don't know. We wasn't there.
Right.
But I don't believe in vilifying someone without all the facts, especially because the public court of opinion is very, very fucking powerful, bro. It can make or break you. All that cancel culture shit, your baby has yet to fucking sell out a fucking tour since.
Yeah.
All that cancel culture shit is real shit, bro.
This is America. This internet age we living in is different now.
But then again, the baby shit kind of maybe his music was falling off because it was a lot of other
got hits, still got bangers.
Yeah, but it was a lot of other motherfuckers. Like Tory Lanez was vilified in the women community. They was apoplectic about this bull. Word of the day. Go ahead, research that.
I don't even want to talk about Tory, bro.
They was apoplectic, bro, about this nigga. Fuck Tory. Fuck him. He needs to be canceled. He shot our queen. Boom, boom, boom. And he didn't give a fuck. He fucking was like this. Nah, fuck that. Boom, boom, boom. And Tory was still selling out concerts, bro. So
I don't want to talk about Tory because I don't know what to think about the Tory situation. I still don't know what to think about the Tory situation, bro, to this day.
And Meg, I don't have really heard.
Meg she been off the grid, but some photos just recently popped up this
Oh
week.
my God.
Oh my God. Shout out to you, Meg.
Well, I'll tell you, bro, niggas is nasty. Yo, we can have full-blown evidence that this John is getting niggas locked up, and we will be the next fucking victims like this. Yo, no, man, fuck all that, bro. Nah, man, yo, you jammed up my boy, yo. I can't fuck with you. You know you want this pulsing.
Say less.
PMA out. Bitch.
From the 215 to talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.